There is a silent problem affecting millions of people around the world every single night, yet it is rarely discussed openly. It starts the same way for most people. You go to bed exhausted after a long day, expecting deep, uninterrupted sleep. But just a few hours later, your eyes open again. Something forces you awake. You feel pressure. You feel discomfort. And you realize you need to go to the bathroom. Once is common. Twice is frustrating. But for many people, it happens multiple times every single night. This breaks something important inside the body. Deep sleep. The kind of sleep that restores energy, repairs cells, balances hormones, and resets the brain. When sleep is interrupted again and again, the next day becomes heavy. Fatigue builds up. Focus weakens, mood becomes unstable, even long-term health slowly begins to decline. Many people assume this is just a normal part of aging, something unavoidable, something that comes with time, but that is not entirely true. While age can play a role in most everyday cases, the real reason is not just the bladder. It is the timing, pattern, and behavior of how water is consumed throughout the day. This is something most people never think about. They focus on how much water they drink, but ignore when they are drinking it. And this single detail can completely change nighttime sleep quality. The human body is not random. It follows a precise biological rhythm controlled by hormones, kidney function, blood circulation, and the nervous system. When this rhythm is aligned, sleep remains deep and uninterrupted. But when it is disturbed, the result is repeated nighttime awakenings. The surprising truth is that small adjustments in hydration habits can often bring significant improvement in nighttime urination patterns. This is not about drinking less water. It is about drinking it correctly. Understanding this difference is the key to solving a problem that affects sleep for millions of people. Inside your body, there is a natural control system that manages urine production. Your kidneys continuously filter blood, removing waste and excess fluid. During the daytime, this process is active and balanced with your movement, activity, and hydration. But when night approaches, your body shifts into a different mode. A special hormone increases during sleep, which signals the kidneys to slow down urine production. This is designed to protect your sleep so that you can rest for long, uninterrupted hours. In a healthy rhythm, this system works smoothly. You sleep, your body slows urine production, and you wake up only in the morning. But when this system is disturbed, urine production continues at higher levels even during sleep. That means the bladder fills faster than it should, forcing you to wake up multiple times during the night. One of the most common reasons for this disruption is not disease, but hydration timing. One of the biggest and most overlooked mistakes is how people manage water intake in the evening. Throughout the day, many people are busy. They forget to drink enough water while working, studying, or traveling. As a result, by the evening, they realize they are behind on hydration. So what do? They try to catch up. They drink large amounts of water in the evening or even before bed, thinking they are doing something healthy. But this is where the problem begins, because the body does not store water like a tank. It processes it continuously. Whatever you drink late in the day will eventually become urine during the night. This means poor hydration timing during the day directly translates into nighttime sleep disruption. The bladder is not the real problem here. The timing is. Your kidneys are always active, but their behavior changes depending on your body's rhythm. During the morning and afternoon, blood flow is higher. Activity levels are increased, fluid processing is efficient, urine production is balanced. During this time, your body is designed to handle hydration smoothly. But as evening approaches, metabolism slows down, hormonal activity shifts. The body prepares for rest. Kidney filtration rate adjusts. Now imagine suddenly introducing a large volume of water during this slowdown phase. Your kidneys are still forced to process it, but now the timing is wrong. Instead of clearing fluid during active hours, the system pushes urine production into nighttime hours. This is what leads to repeated waking. Many people panic when they experience frequent nighttime urination. They assume something is wrong with their bladder or kidneys. While medical conditions can exist in some cases, in a large number of people, the cause is functional, not pathological. That means the system itself is healthy, but the lifestyle pattern is disrupting it. The most common functional causes include drinking too much water late in the day, caffeine intake in the evening, high-salt dinner habits, irregular hydration timing, poor fluid distribution during daytime, weak bladder training habits. When these factors combine, the body struggles to maintain nighttime balance. Most people ask a simple question: how much water should I drink in a day? But the more important question is, when should I drink it? Because hydration is not just about quantity, it is about rhythm. Your body follows a natural cycle that is connected to sunlight, activity, and rest. When water intake follows this cycle, the body functions smoothly. When water intake ignores this cycle, problems begin to appear at night. The most effective approach is to shift hydration earlier in the day, when your body is naturally prepared to process fluids. As the day moves into night, your body begins to prepare for sleep. Heart rate slows, brain activity reduces, hormones shift into rest mode, kidneys adjust filtration speed. Now, if you introduce a large amount of fluid during this phase, your system is forced into conflict. Instead of slowing down, it must suddenly process excess water. This increases urine production during hours when your body is supposed to be resting. The result is simple: repeated nighttime awakening. How drinking style impacts urine production. It is not only about how much water you drink, but also how you drink it. When water is consumed quickly in large amounts, it floods the digestive system. The kidneys respond by increasing filtration, which leads to faster urine production. But when water is consumed slowly through small sips, the body absorbs it more evenly. This reduces sudden pressure on the urinary system. This is why hydration patterns matter just as much as hydration volume. One of the simplest and most effective habits for reducing nighttime urination is controlling fluid intake before sleep. When you stop heavy drinking a few hours before bedtime, your body gets enough time to process remaining fluids. This reduces bladder pressure during sleep and allows the system to settle naturally. It is not about dehydration. It is about timing balance. The role of caffeine in nighttime urination. Caffeine is a natural stimulant, but it also acts as a diuretic. This means it increases urine production and makes the bladder more sensitive. Tea, coffee, energy drinks, and even some soft drinks can contribute to nighttime urination if consumed late in the day. Even if water intake is controlled, caffeine alone can disrupt the natural sleep bladder rhythm. Salt and fluid shift. During the night, high salt intake during dinner can also affect nighttime urination. Salt causes the body to retain water during the day, but when you lie down at night, this stored fluid shifts back into circulation. The kidneys then process it during sleep, increasing urine production. This is why heavy, salty evening meals often lead to disrupted sleep. Emptying the bladder properly before sleep. One simple but powerful habit is ensuring that the bladder is fully emptied before going to bed. Many people urinate once and assume they are done, but waiting a few minutes and trying again often empties remaining urine. This reduces the chance of waking up early in the night. Hidden sources of water in your diet. Water intake is not only about drinking liquids. Many foods contain high water content that contributes to hydration load. Fruits, vegetables, soups, and certain snacks all add fluid to the system. When consumed in the evening, they can increase nighttime urine production without being noticed. How leg fluid contributes to night urination. During the day, fluid can accumulate in the lower body due to gravity, especially in the legs. When you lie down at night, this fluid returns to circulation. The kidneys then process it, which increases urine production during sleep. This is one of the hidden but important reasons for nighttime urination. Training the bladder over time. The bladder is not fixed, it is a muscle that can adapt. With consistent behavioral changes, the bladder can improve its capacity and reduce urgency over time. This requires patience and consistency, but gradual improvement is possible. Final hydration. Balance. Approach. A simple rhythm can help restore balance. Hydrate more in the morning and daytime when the body is active. Reduce fluid intake as evening approaches. Avoid heavy drinking before sleep. Ensure the bladder is fully empty before bed. When this pattern becomes consistent, the body naturally aligns with its sleep cycle. Conclusion. Waking up at night to urinate is often not just a medical issue. In many cases, it is a lifestyle timing imbalance. When hydration is shifted earlier, when evening habits are adjusted, and when the body is allowed to follow its natural rhythm, nighttime interruptions can reduce significantly. Deep sleep is not optional. It is essential for physical health, mental clarity, and long-term well-being. And sometimes, the difference between broken sleep and uninterrupted rest is as simple as understanding when to drink your next glass of water.